to my channel and welcome back to another episode of Q&A Thursday. So you guys know the drill. I asked you guys some questions on my Instagram, so I'm just going to be answering those. Again, I did get asked quite a fair few, so if you're watching this and I don't answer your question in this video, I will definitely answer it in my next one, so just stay tuned. So the first question is, would you ever get plastic surgery? Honestly, probably not. Like, I don't have anything against plastic surgery, or, you know, obviously when it gets to a point where it's like harming your health, yes. Like, I don't know, I can never say never. Or even like if I had kids and then breastfeed and my boobs get destroyed, I'd get a boob job probably. I mean, I don't know. In my mind I think no, never, but you can never really say never. Never say never. Somebody said, do you prefer winter or summer? I prefer winter, I think. I do like summer, but I hate being like insanely hot. Some summer days can be so hot. It's okay if you have aircon, but like if your aircon's broken or something, it's terrible. But then winter it's so hard to like get up in the morning and things like that. But overall I'd say winter, but if I could choose like spring or autumn, I prefer that. Somebody said, would you ever move overseas, and if so, where and why? I would definitely move to New York. Like, if something happened and it would all work out and like line up and not be so difficult, I would definitely live there for a while. But also I love it in Australia, so I don't know. If like the opportunity arose, yes, but yeah. I just love New York. Like, I've never even been there, but I'm obsessed with it. I hope when I go it lives up to my expectations, but yeah, it's like as soon as bloody Corona's over, I'm booking a trip because, oh my gosh, I like tear up thinking about it. Somebody said, how do you have the patience and the perseverance to get your goals / results? This is really hard. It really depends what we're talking about. Like weight loss, it's like, well, if you're in a caloric deficit and you're doing all these things every single day, eventually it's going to pay off. So it's just like being able to have faith and like trust in the process, I guess. But then like when it comes to like YouTube, it's something that's like a risk, kind of. Like in my mind I'm so set in my like dreams and goals that I'm like, if I keep doing this, one day it's gonna pay off. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care if it's in 15 years time. Like, I'm gonna keep working until I am where I want to be, if you know what I mean. That's just me. I've always been really stubborn and strong-willed like that. But also, like, if you're not willing to be like that, you'll miss out on a lot in life. And if you're not willing to work hard for something, you will miss out on a lot. And I never want to look back in my life and have regrets. That's my biggest thing. I never want to look back and have regrets in any area of my life. Like, obviously you will, but I'm not setting out to try and have regrets, if you know what I mean. Somebody said, can you surf, or have you ever tried? I've never tried, so no, but I think I would be terrible. I really would like to try, but I'm also kind of scared of the ocean. So I'm scared of drowning, and also that there'd be sharks. So me and the ocean really don't go too well together. I'd love to be like one of those like surfy gals, like running on the beach with like their surfboard, but it's just not me. I would like to try it. Like, maybe one day I'll do like a surfing lesson or something. Maybe one day if I go to like Hawaii or Fiji, I'll do like a surfing lesson. Just because like you have to do that, right? Yeah, somebody said, if there was no corona, where would you want to be? New York. Somebody asked Damon or Stefan. Damon. This is Princess Diaries. Vampire Diaries, by the way. I would definitely say Damon. I just like Damon so much, but I don't know why, I just do. I feel like Stefan is just like a knockoff version of Robert Pattinson, Edward in Twilight, who I love. So I don't know. Somebody just asked low calorie meal ideas. I'm going to do a video on this because a lot of people asked what are some good low calorie meals, and like if I just sit here and list off everything that comes to mind right now, we'll be here forever. Somebody also said, how do you do your hairstyles? I will make a video on this. I actually really want to. I've made some before, but I'll make a videos on like the 4 main hairstyles that I always do, and go into like more detail about them, because I really didn't think this was something like anyone wanted to see, but I've been getting so many people reply to my stories saying, please make a hair video, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, that'll be posted next week. Somebody said, what are some things that you are insecure about? Honestly, these days, like, this wouldn't have been my answer a year ago, but these days I don't really have certain things that I'd be like, wham bam, I'm insecure about this, because I just feel like having those things in your mind straight away is just really damaging, personally. But that's not to say I don't feel insecure about things sometimes. I just don't think I'd be able to say one set thing that I always am worrying about, because day to day I don't think about it, but like I do have times where something will make me feel insecure. Sometimes it takes different amounts of time, but I would like snap out of it, if that makes sense. Somebody asked what is the website I use to make my alcohol card game. I used Canva. I used the free version as well, but I have a whole video about this that I posted just the other day, so I'm gonna put that in the description below and you can go check that out for more details. Somebody said, if you go off track, how do you react and get back to it? I really think that it's important to remember that everyone goes off track sometimes, and not to beat yourself up, because for me, like, I will beat myself up and then be like, well, there's no point wasting any more time, let's just get back to it, because it happens to everybody, honestly. How did you find motivation? I've been struggling for years and would love to know. Honestly, a lot of people asked about motivation, so I'll answer this just like as a whole of all those questions, but I don't really know what it's referring to exactly, but just like in day-to-day life, I've always been a very like motivated person. In like school and things like that, like I'd always want to be involved in everything. But in like fitness wise, like weight loss, oh my gosh, I went through so many years of just like yo-yo dieting, putting on, losing, never losing the amount I wanted to lose. It was just like a tiny bit and then like put it on a tiny bit. Like it was just so frustrating, like I could never get anywhere. It wasn't until I had like a really big goal. So for me it was my comp, but it doesn't have to be a comp obviously, but having like a really big goal or something that you can't back out of. Just, I suggest to so many people to do like a photo shoot or something, like booking a photo shoot that you're gonna, like, you can't change it. Tell the photographer when you're booking, like, it's gonna be like a bikini photo shoot or something. Like, pick out the outfit or whatever it's gonna be that you have to wear. And like, I also suggest posting it on your social media somewhere if you have social media, and posting it and holding yourself accountable that way, because then it will come to the time and people will be like, well, when, like, how'd your photo shoot go? And be like, well, I backed out, or I didn't do it, or, you know, that in my opinion, like, changed my whole motivation level. Somebody said, what do your mates think of your YouTube and Instagram? All my friends now are super supportive. I mean, they wouldn't be my friends if they weren't supportive. Definitely do have a couple that are like that, and they're so supportive and they'll share all my videos, and like, yeah, really nice, and never made me feel like stupid for like posting. But when I first started my channel, yeah, there were like some pretty douchebags, to be honest. Like, I always wonder if people like look back on things and think that was kind of like really douchey. I look back at that, I'm like, that's so embarrassing for you. But yeah, you know, like, they could be different people now. I mean, I haven't like, a couple have like reached out to me since then, but honestly, I will forgive people. I will forgive you if someone apologizes to me or like tries to make amends. I will forgive you, but I will never ever forget. So yeah, okay guys, that's it for this video. I really hope you did enjoy it. Make sure you guys leave any questions you have in the comments down below, or feel free to message me as well, and I'll write down the question for next week's Q&A Thursday. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.